part 2. My husband interrupted me the first time, but it's okay. Part 2 of the May garden tour. This is on the far side next to the asparagus bed. And I put this thing, I don't know if I'll keep it here because I don't know, it just don't look great. But I planted blackberries, wild blackberries on either side in multiple different areas here. I know this one doesn't really look like it's doing too great, but those two are doing fine, and it'll take up this whole trellis. So it'll be fine. Anywho, I have more of these up at the house where my herb garden is, and I'll plant some stuff in there. But here is the zinnia area. We will see how these zinnias come about. We'll see. And there's my compost pile. I need to get an actual compost bin that I can do it myself better. I don't know if I like turning it myself like that. Anywho, alright. And let's take a little look-see this direction. We have had something getting our chicken eggs. I have no idea what is getting our chicken eggs. I'm thinking it's like, say, a weasel or something. Something's getting them. Hey, Tony. Hi, Tony. Hi. I have had a couple of rat holes, and I'm thinking that might be what's getting the eggs, but we also have a possum around, so we shall see. Anyways, this stuff planted over here around this tree is chamomile, and hopefully it will rejuvenate itself, and I have more chamomile ready to go. But, I mean, they don't look bad. They really don't. They look a little droopy, but it's okay. It'll be alright. They'll perk up. They're weeds. Weeds to some. Tea to me. So, anyways, let's see. I have a few more things to show you guys. A few more things. Oh, I have some news. Some news. Alright, in this barn we have taken down the roosts on the walls here. And we are going to put rabbits in here. One cage, 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 cage. And we're going to do some meat rabbits up in here. I have moved my feed and all that stuff in here. This barn is very nice and warm, especially with all the wind we have going on right now. I don't know what's up with that. Alright. A couple more things, and then I will end this garden tour. Don't mean to take 25 years. Anyways, on this side, I plan to put a garden bed around with the logs around, and I want it to be a flower bed. Let's go around here. This side of the yard, I have a very awesome vision in my head. Okay, I saw an incredible hydrangea hedge. All right, I saw it, a picture of it, and I was like, I've got to have that. I've got to have that on my property. And so I am. That's the plan. It's gonna go along this whole side. Gabe, go back inside, bud. It's gonna go along this whole side, and I've already put 8 plants in the ground. 8 plants. So, but I have quite a few more places to stick them, and plus I'm gonna probably mix, instead of just the hydrangea Incrediballs, the big white ones, I'm going to probably add some limelight ones into it, just because I like them. They're pretty. Alright, this is the start of her, right here. Alright, if you can see, goes up and up and up. So, there she is. There's the second one. Third one. Fourth. See? It's going to go right up to the fence. And end down all the way. And I'm going to cover, I'm probably going to plant right in front of the well. I don't know if I'll plant crazy right in front of the well, but I might. I might just take the hedge and put it right in front of it.
Who are you
So
talking to?
I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to some of the people that watch me on YouTube. So anyways, up in the front, we have our lemon cypresses in the front. They're still teeny weenies. This is Gabe.
Hello.
They're still teeny weeny, but they're there. So when this is big, I'll have a privacy hedge right there, and then I'll have the hydrangeas the whole way down. Okay, now we look out into the yard. I've got stuff planted in the middle of the yard. My husband says, he's like, why did you have to do that? Why did you have to plant it in the middle of the yard? I'll tell him. It is what it is. Don't step on that. All right, so we've got this, I've got 5 Duke blueberry bushes, and in the fall they're going to be bright red. So I had to have them. I wanted them, just, you know, to make my garden look fabulous. So well, then go inside.
No, I know.
This tree right here, I don't know what kind of tree this is. I'm not a tree person. But I didn't plant any of the bulbs or anything around it. We just moved in. But around like where the tree shade is, I planted my blueberry hedge. So they get sun a good part of the day when the rest of everybody else is shade. And I did them in like a half moon kind of effect. So we shall see. And they go all the way up. Oh, yes. And I have them marked so my husband doesn't see. See the rocks? Okay. All right, next thing. And then we'll about wrap this up. We have a couple things that I don't know if I talked about last time. We might have talked about them. Gabriel, stop. I'm making my video. Okay. Right here I have my fruit trees.
I found the bird feather.
Oh,
It's
you found a
big.
bird feather, huh? Okay.
It's big.
This is my Granny Smith apple tree, my Stella cherry tree, and then on the far end is the Radiant Peach tree. I can't remember the exact name, but I have to mulch all these. I have to get a couple truckloads of mulch with the amount of stuff that we've been planting. I've been planting in the past 6 months. Just been here. We need a couple of. I mean, you'll see once I show you these beds up here. Because absolutely everything needs mulched. I've set the groundwork for the beds. I just have to get everything mulched. So we have a couple new additives since the last video with the rock edging. All right. So,
Hey, Dad.
anywho, Gabriel, why don't you go eat, honey bun? In here, behind here, I planted tulips. And then my
Daddy.
peonies are right here.
I found the bird feather, a big one.
Come in here and eat.
Anywho, the boxwoods are looking great. I have fertilized them today, but once we get this mulched, it will look a whole lot better. Whole lot better. So yeah. Oh, and I do plan to take the railroad ties out and do them like this. This one. And put the rocks up and put the grass along the edge. And I have thinned out a bunch of this grass, but once these railroad ties are out of here, it'll be a lot better. So, that just about wraps up the garden tour part 2 for May of 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed my video and have a blessed night.